Welcome back, folks. This is Par 73 bringing you Myth World Cup 1999 action. This match is between two orders, Snap, Krackle, Die, and the Alliance. Alliance is in the north in the orange, and we have Snap in the south with the green. The game is captures. There's 11 capture balls on the map. The map is a dark canyon mesh variant of the Great Divide. And so far in this match, Alliance is in the lead. They've won the first two games, and they have a 28-point lead in terms of score. It's 41-13. And in that regard, it looks like Snap has made a captain's change. Kensai is going to step down as Giblet steps up to captain Dark Canyon captures. And looks like the game remains at 6 vs 7. There's been no other player changes, so let's introduce the players really quickly before this game starts off. Maybe we'll have time to talk about the strategy, but we have Giblet captaining for Snap. With him is Copper, Dinsdale, Towers Chi, Rust Dragon, and Kensai. And for Alliance, they are captained by Synapsed. With him is the Vulch, Opus, City Hunter, Mortor, Red Dog, and Zap. And looking at strategies really quickly here, teams opting for similar trades. Looks like Alliance gets one extra dwarf here. Both teams gonna max the Tro, the Spiders, the Solus. Both teams getting 2 fetch. And I think the trading of the dwarf was to trade down for 2 Zerks. Other than that, trades are very similar, so we'll have to see what strategies are employed here. They'll be going for steals early on with the Spiders, the Tros, and the Zerks. And that should set the tone for the rest of Game 3. We got 16 minutes to go here, folks. Hopping right into it. Looks like Snap has gone for the 2-1 Tro split. Giblet, the captain, taking 2 for himself. Kensai taking 1. He's heading east with it. Giblets are going mid. And Synapse will keep all 3 Tro for Alliance. Those 3 Tro will be going with a large amount of Zerks mid. He will be joined with Zap. Alliance clearly outnumbering Snap's forces mid at the moment, but if Giblet can move these artillery into position, you won't be too bad off, but it looks like he's a little bit too busy there. And Synapse has almost pushed that area right there. Alliance looking to work around this eastern part of the map. They might be able to secure another ball in the east. They're going to grab the ball in the west. Snap just too slow on the jump. And it's a 6 or 7. Oh, at the moment it's a 6-4 lead for Alliance. They will no doubt push that up to 7-4 as soon as they capture this ball. Giblet's dwarfs coming into the action a little bit too late. Synapse is telling Zap to stop suiciding his Zerks. Probably a good idea. He apologizes. Gotta love this stuff. The game's back in the day. I mean, the teams have the passion. The game was fresh and new. And for a lot of people, this was their first, if not their only ever, video gaming team play experience. A lot of these players will tell you, if you ever happen to catch them, that, they have yet to find a game and experience such as Myth 2.
Ball contested.
Looks like Mortora is just keeping Kensai trapped over here. Kensai gonna start kicking around. But Synapsed, 3 Tro coming in. Kensai has his Zerks in play.
Ball captured.
But looks like he will be unable to recover this northeast ball, and Synapsed Tro are probably going to be able to go on a field day on these Zerks here. If I was Kensai, I would have split up some Zerks and threw some in the backfield. Otherwise, all of these Zerks will be lost, and not to mention, they're also blocking his Tro. So that could be quite a predicament situation, as Opus is also going to come in and pressure with his souls. And Synapse just going to completely ignore that dwarf hero. And you know, it's not worth the damage for the kill in that case, and Opus will clean it up regardless. Synapse is gonna start tearing into those Zerks. Over in the west, we have Copper, Souls, and Spiders facing off against Spiders, against Fetch. He's a little late to shoot off his first volley. It looked like it might have even been a control click. And that looks like the volley he needs right there. It's going to take out that Fetch. Fetch still able to do quite a bit of damage to the Spiders there before going down. Kensai just completely helpless in this situation to protect his Zerks. And the percentages are still close despite the loss of those Zerks. Looks like it'll be 88-94, 6% advantage for Alliance. As Copper looks to keep up the pressure, Alliance's 3 Tro far away from the offense, and Giblet's 2 Tro just taking a nap here on mid. Giblet in control of a lot of different units that I've often seen turn into completely new roles, and it looks like someone else's Zerks are gonna go down for snap, so forget about that 88% difference. We have a 76-94% game. Alliance in the lead here. Synapse doing a lot of work. Each of these Tros, 5 kills or more. So that's at least 15 right there. Looks like those Zerks belong to Dinsdale. Kensai is saying he just lined them up. Maybe that's why Dinsdale only had 3 goals last game. Better off in the scouting position for his team. But unfortunate. Giblet too busy trying to poke around mid to order his teammates around, provide some clarity for what they should be doing. And Opus is gonna take some of his own, or some of City Hunters, the Spiders out there accidentally, as they were hunting down Rust Dragon's harassing Spider. Looks like Dinsdale will secure this ball for his team at the very least. However, his Dwarf and Berserk Dwarf Hero, rather, they're both cut off over there. And Synapse 3 Tro going to continue to push. There's no Solus contesting him. There's no Tro contesting him. This is a field day for the big boys. And I just feel bad for Snap right here. They're just letting themselves get singled out and kicked all over the map. This might be the rest of their Zerks on the map, quite honestly. Looks like they will be able to stone a Tro in the process. and bring another 2 half health. Those Solas finally coming into play. They definitely could have did some damage on those Tro, but too late to the party. Synapsed is going to walk off with even more kills. You know Alliance is leading in that right now, especially with percentages, 86 to 59%. 27% advantage for the Alliance, and their defense is holding strong with 7 of the 11 balls on the map. Snap is running out of options here with 8 minutes to go. They're just letting themselves get picked off. Looking unfortunate for them. They should definitely try to hold on to their remaining balls and not provide Alliance here for another opportunity of a big win, or the match may be out of reach.
Ball contested.
Up here in the north, Kensai and Copper looking to make a movement. I mean, that's why those 3 Tro were able to roam wherever they wanted. All those Solas out on offense, and also completely cut off from the rest of their team, so to speak. Looks like Synapsed Tro will go home. I mean, just look at the kills right here. Holy shit. Almost 20 kills on that Tro, and about 9 or 10 on this one. Synapsed had a payday for the ratios in this one. And with 6 remaining, he's looking to come home and support the defense. Alliance is going to win this game. If those Tro get home, and I mean, really, there wouldn't be any Zerg support in the push. It would come down to a battle of souls and spiders with very limited access to move safely between impassable terrain. That is the only chance of them winning. And looking at the amount of spiders that Alliance has left, and they are all full health, they would take at least 1 or 2 hits, whereas Snap only has about 6 spiders remaining, and 3 of them are very red. City Hunter taking out one of Copper's souls there. Copper damaging the Zergs while taking heat from the Solas controlled by Opus. It looks like Alliance is spreading out their balls, so to speak. They're giving Snap an opportunity to contest this ball over here. They're gonna just toy with them and just move it right out of reach. As Tao's Chi's gonna start taking damage. Red Dog has the terrain advantage for sure. He has the high ground. It looks like Tao's Chi is now going to get rushed by these spiders. They're just completely out of position. They've been moving with these 2 Tro, but they are in quite a bit of trouble. Mortor going for the spiders in the front, knowing the others are secure kills as long as he can take these out. And yep, all those spiders will go down. Snap dropping below half of their unit percentage now. They're at 48%. And Zap's even saying it, we're just trying to entice them to make more poor decisions. Looks like Zap is up here in the north. Giblet will win this Tro fight without support. He's going to take out one of Alliance's Tro. Zap had to keep some Zerks with those unhealthy Tro. I'm surprised Synapsed didn't just take some Zerks off Zap and tell him to go help out in the west. Or perhaps the mid. But some quick thinking by Giblet. Will do is at least something, but won't do much in regards to being able to put Snap back into this game. They got 2:30 left. They really need to make a move here, and I don't know if Giblet even has time to harass these Zerks up here, or even waste the health on it, because there's still quite a handful of units left here on the offensive walls. Copper's still going after the Zerks, but now he's in range of those Dwarven heroes and the Alliance Solus. Kensai's Tro not looking so good. Looks like Snap will be in danger of being rushed here, but Mortar playing very carefully with his spiders. City Hunter continuing to dodge with its Dwarf. Using Scatter to pull it off. Looks like Synapse will get in a punch there as Copper will be getting rushed. Looks like his remaining souls will be taken out. He's able to move one spider around to the enemy's ball. And Giblet looks like he's going to be caught in a trap of his own here. Snap needs to make a move. They only have 3 spiders in the vicinity of these balls, and I don't think it will be enough. And one of those spiders has gone down. These Tro are making moves. They need to push those balls to the spiders. And that ball just unable to go over the edge. Unfortunate for Snap, as Alliance will take this one, folks.
Game over.
The score is 7-4. Each ball is worth a point with this mesh and game type, and a victory is 4 points, 6 points. I believe it's 4 points. No, it is 5 points. I was wrong on both those guesses. So the max points one team could score here is 16. Alliance not too far from it, had they only captured those 4 remaining balls from Snap, but they didn't really need to, as Snap just out-coordinated and cut off from support of their teammates more often than not, handing Alliance the victory. Alliance gonna score 12 points on this map. Snap comes up with 4, adding to the 41-13 score. That is 53-17 in Alliance's favor. They are now winning the game by match by quite a large margin. And with the 3-game lead, I highly doubt Snap is even in a position to come back at this point, and they're getting outplayed regardless. It is not their day, unfortunately. I believe at this point in time, they have been eliminated going into the bottom bracket. Of course, the teams will continue to play out games 4 and 5, but Alliance really taking their opponent by the balls, so to speak, on this map. Going 84 and 22, Synapsed 36 and 1, 322 damage. That might be the most damage I've seen on this map. Some of the best ratios, that's for certain. Scoring almost, or netting almost half of his team's damage. In total, 716 damage. He's going to outscore the opposing team. Snap only able to muster 274 damage. And the ratio, just crazy. These stats are just wide margin. This shows that Alliance was prepared to go after those balls early, and Snap kind of took that for granted, taking their time to get to at least the 1 or 2 balls that they definitely could have had secured. They were hanging out in the backfield, having a party, drinking some beers or something, eating some Rice Krispies or something. Those Krackle die. Good lord, man, they're dying a lot today. Morator going 13 to 8, 73 damage on those Snap units. Opus for Alliance 10 and 1, 94 damage. City Hunter 10 and 8, 70 damage. Red Dog 8 and 0, 117 damage. The Vulch 7 and 2, 26 damage, and Zap 0 and 2, 11 damage. Down to Snap's statistics. Giblet goes 5 for 3, 70 damage. Copper goes 7 for 27. He's going to lead his team in damage with 94. Rust Dragon 3 and 18, 40 damage. Kensai 3 and 15, 12 damage. Tawashi 1 and 8 with 8 damage. And Dinsdale not netting any kills, losing the majority of his units to Synapsed. He has 14 losses on the game. Able to do 49 damage, but against those powerhouse Tro, unable to take any of them out in the process. And that's gonna do it for this one, folks. Alliance takes the lead 53 to 17. They currently lead in the game by 36 points. And seeing as how the max differential on Dark Canyon Captures is 16, and I believe the max differential on, say, Untamed Lands is probably about 15 or 16. I'm pretty sure that they have just secured the match victory for themselves, but I encourage you to check out the rest of this match, and of course the upcoming matches for Snap and Alliance. They will be coming up soon. Alliance will continue on in the top bracket, facing off against Mac Gamers Guild. Snap going to the bottom bracket. They will match up against the winner of Wolfpack and Companions. I believe they will be facing off against Companions in the winners of that match. And we'll just have to see, folks. So this is Par 73. Thank you all for viewing. I hope you enjoyed the cast, the blast from the past, and all that good stuff. We will be going into Game 4 now. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. GG.